This is Big Boy Sports Podcast 1. It is Tuesday, June 26, 2018. We are having an awesome day. Let's kick it.
What's up, guys? We are Big Boy Sports coming at you. We'd like to welcome you to our first episode. I'm Ryan. I'm going to Grandview in the fall to play some football, and this is my partner over here.
Yeah, I'm Lucas. I'm going to Iowa State. Hopefully play some disc golf and, just school, I guess.
So we're just going to start by introing ourselves a little bit, what we do, So, you want to start, Lucas?
Yeah, sure. So, as you can tell, I'm a huge Broncos fan. I'm actually rocking the Brock Osweiler, rest in peace, Brock Osweiler jersey. Broncos fans about it. We really don't like the Patriots on this channel. Huge Kristaps fan. Don't really have a favorite team, just kind of the Kristaps fan. MLB, Diamondbacks, basically just all types of sports. We recently started watching World Cup this year. Got into that a little bit. And probably main sport is disc golf, I'd say.
So I love football. That's why I'm going to play in college. But my favorite NFL team's got to be the Chicago Bears. You can probably see around us. We love the Chicago Bears here. NBA, got to go with the Pelicans. I love the Fear the Brown, man. Fear the Brown. NHL, something that Lucas really doesn't watch. I'll watch it off and on. I'm a big Bruins fan, out there in Boston.
I like Chara. That's about it.
My sports teams are all over the place, and then we come back to the homeland for the MLB. Go Cubs. Still rejoicing in that World Series title a couple of years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah, but we're still rocking it. We're gonna make a run this year.
So we'll just kind of start off with kind of what the whole goal of the channel was. So basically, we both we listen to the podcast every day almost. I listen to more sports and like fantasy football, I guess I'd say. And we just kind of wanted to start our own, hopefully get big maybe.
Yeah.
And then we also we disc golf a ton. We recently just went to Kansas for a trip. So we just kind of wanted to record that, get that shared with you, just kind of what we do. Other stuff's like vlogs, he fishes a lot.
I go fishing a lot. I'm into the outdoors, so like hunting, fishing, just being outside and not being clogged up inside all day. That's what I like.
Yeah, so we kind of just wanted to have a purpose for, I guess, our everyday activities under what we do it for, and I don't know.
Yeah.
That'd be a good idea, maybe try and start it.
Yep. So we just actually had our fantasy draft, which might seem like a bit of a surprise to you guys, because it is June still. But our fantasy league is made up of a lot of different guys, and we're going a lot of different places in the fall. So we like to have our draft in person. So we decided to go with last Friday. So
we went with a business casual attire, kind of a funny. We always have a theme every year, so we do like jerseys. I think we had.
Yep.
I don't know. We had one year with business casual.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of. You probably talk about your plan maybe you had going in versus maybe what it was the past 2 years. We had to leave for 4 years too.
Yeah.
So
this league right now we were doing 2 keepers. Last year my team was not very good, so I came out with my 2 keepers being Russell Wilson and Doug Baldwin.
Bang combo there.
Yeah, handcuffing them. Because they've actually been on my team for the past couple of years, 3 years, yeah. So it was just nice getting back to having them again. So I needed a running back. So my first main goal of the draft was to get a good running back, and it kind of worked. I got Jordan Howard. Yeah, it wasn't too bad, but that's what my goal was. And then I was going for an overall team that was well-rounded. I didn't want anybody that was too good in one spot and too bad in the other. I just wanted a well-rounded team. That's
it's
what
kind of a crazy first round, I'd say. We kind of had an unexpected pick at 2 with Dalvin Cook, who we didn't think was going to go that early, so it kind of threw things off. But I think it was an overall good first round.
It was, yes. Going into it, everybody talks crap while drafting. They were giving me crap for my team. I'll say I didn't have the best of drafts, but once you look back on it, my team's actually not looking too bad. We're looking pretty good.
2 months till the season starts.
Yeah, a lot can happen.
Wait time.
Yeah. So, you can give them your plan.
Oh, okay. So my plan going in, my 2 keepers were Shady and Devonta Freeman. And when we do a PPR league, I guess we didn't really say that. We do a PPR league. just standard roster positions, and we actually cut down the bench this year, so it was a little trickier, and we have limited waivers. So I had Shady and Devonta Freeman, and kind of my, start off, I was in the crap bowl last year. I finished in 9th place. A couple close games. I lost by like 0.1 points to go to the fantasy playoffs last year. It was rough season. I did win my other league though, which is only 6 teams, but hey, that's a championship. But I'd say kind of my goal going in was I don't know. I played receiver when I played football, and I kind of like the not underrated, but the sort of underrated like PPR type receiver that just get a lot of catches. So, well, I also had the 8th pick in the draft, and when looking at my draft plan, I didn't really see anyone I liked. So, one of our good friends, a huge Patriots fan, really wanted to take Gronk round 1. So we made a trade, got a couple of 2nd and 3rds. He got 8th pick, got Gronk. So my first pick was actually Tyreek Hill, which I was super stoked to get at 13, which was kind of a surprise. But then I just got some other PPR receiver that kind of decided. I think overall, I'm excited. I was pretty pleasant with my draft, I'd say. Yeah. So tell me your favorite pick and why.
You know
your
what?
favorite pick.
My favorite pick of the draft, this is a tough one. I mean, I did get a good bench, but I probably would have to go with getting Stephon Diggs as like the 15th pick of the draft.
No, 16, sorry.
16, yeah, 16.
Okay. I did pass on him for Tyreek, but it was well worth it.
Yeah, so, I mean, he could be huge this year, getting catches.
Paired with Doug Baldwin, that's good. Good, too.
Yeah, so I got Dougie B and Stephon Diggs in my 2 receiver slots. So I think my receivers are sitting pretty good. So,
my favorite, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I was pretty happy to get Tyreek at 13, but I think my favorite pick and my biggest shock was I actually got Allen Robinson, who I'm a huge fan of, that pick, like 18 or 19, which I didn't think I was going to get. And PPR, I think he's going to have a huge year. I just think that that whole transition is going to help him coming off an ACL. Just kind of underrated, a lot of hype around him, so I was really stoked to get him. I guess another pick that I really liked was I actually got Dez Bryant with the 11th round pick maybe. No one wanted his free agent, but I think he's going to sign with the team. I don't know why he wouldn't. He would be a huge, he's my wide receiver 6 on my team. Like he's my 6th one I drafted.
I think with Dez, it all depends on where he lands.
Yeah,
and what system he gets in.
But if he gets on a team like the Patriots or the Packers or really, it really doesn't matter, honestly. Yeah. He's definitely a good wide receiver 6 on the fantasy team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Looking back, you got sleepers on the season. I think
you try to get some. And what was your biggest sleeper this year?
My biggest sleeper that I drafted?
No, just overall.
Overall.
Multiple that you think they're going to have a good year in the 6 months?
Sleepers. I'm sticking on my team because my team is full of sleepers, as some of you guys probably would guess. I'm big on the sleeper picks. John Ross. Watch out for him. He's quick. He's super quick. And, he's super quick again. So if he gets the ball in his hands, he's gone.
I mean, he did for one game and he fumbled it, and then he got hurt. So
you know what?
It's your own sleeper.
He's a sleeper.
Okay, I got
he might be sleeping on the sideline, but he's a sleeper.
Yeah. Do you have any other ones that you can think of? Or?
People might not think of this, right? Who's the best kicker in the game? Robbie Gould. He is my sleeper. People don't think of sleepers being kickers, but I tell you what, when you draft Robbie Gould in like the 11th round, you're feeling pretty good about yourself.
Sure. I will admit that.
And you know who he plays for? The 49ers.
Hey, they're
going to be kicking lots of field goals.
That offense has come in, I guess.
Yes. Sleeper. Boom.
All right. I don't really have a single one sleeper, but I guess my sleeper would be a team, actually, and I'm going to go with the Chicago Bears. Just the overall team, I think Matt Nagy going into that offense, I think every player he acquired, and Allen Robinson, Taylor Gabriel, even Anthony Miller as their number 2 receiver, who I think is going to be a huge sleeper this year. Just that whole team, Trubisky, they're building around him. Even they got Howard and Cohen 1-2 punch, and the defense they got on the team. I just think, for the Bears,
go Bears,
they haven't had good years the past years, but I think this year they're really going to turn it around. I think they have a pretty easy schedule, if I remember right, for receivers.
Pretty good, yes.
So I think that really, I think the whole team will just have a bounce-back season. Like Allen Robinson, I'm really excited about. Bears defense, they even got better with Roquan Smith, the 9th pick, I believe.
Yep.
We got Miller, Gabriel. They just got Trey Burton. I have him on my team too. I'm really excited for him. I just read something today that he's been playing the slot about 30% of the snaps. And they also have Adam Shaheen they drafted last year is huge.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, I think just the Bears. You might be surprised this year. They might not win the division, but you might be surprised. So do you have any bust, you think, or just players that are going to regress from last year that just totally surprised you? Or that are getting drafted too high, maybe?
You know, last year, one that really came out at me was Kareem Hunt. I drafted him.
You did take him in like the 14th round.
Yeah, I did draft him in like the 14th round. And, you know, that was really good. And then I traded him.
It was. I mean, I don't know. At first, the trade was good because when you got Kelvin Benjamin, who came off a trade to the Bills where he was the only receiver, and that just didn't work out.
Yeah.
Crowell, who got traded, I guess. I don't know. It was a good trade at the time for you because you just needed depth, I think. Because you were kind of on the edge of not making the playoffs, and then we kind of swapped, and you made it, and I didn't.
So I did that, but he had a really good year last year.
So he's going to regress.
I think he's going to have a little sophomore slump coming for him.
I do kind of agree because they did sign, I think they signed. They got a bunch of backup receivers. I can't think of all their names.
He's going to have some competition this year.
Yeah,
for sure.
Biggest bust, I'd say. Now, to be honest with you, I'm thinking Deshaun Watson. I think that's I had him last year.
Coming off the ACL.
Unfortunately, I sat him 2 games, the biggest games of his career, when I lost those games. 2 big wins that I needed, just my luck in fantasy. But I think there's a lot of hype surrounding him in that offense, and I don't think he can really put up that number. I don't want it to be so much of a bust, more as a lower expectations for him. He does have an easy schedule, but I think
he's coming back off that knee surgery.
Yeah,
He
won't be as explosive. I mean, their defense did come back. They were hurt last year, so they did get J.J. Watt back.
You got to think that knee had to be real weak.
Yeah, for a read option non-contact.
Read option non-contact.
At the time, I remember
that
about
was
that day. Rough day.
Yeah, not good. So
what are your expectations for the season? I guess.
You know what? I always strive to be the best.
Okay.
And my team is going to be the best by getting 3rd place in the league.
Okay.
Yep.
I'd say actually we should change it. So normally we have 8 people that make the playoffs and the 2 play in the crap bowl, we call it. But this year we did change it to all 10 teams make it. So my expectations normally would be just to make the playoffs, not play in the crap bowl, make a run. I think this year my expectations is I really want to get to at least the championship game, or at least play the right players. Don't sit guys like Deshaun Watson who score like 40 points against like Seattle for some reason. So I just make right decisions. Hopefully come away with higher than 9th, I guess.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
All right, so we're gonna transfer over to the World Cup now since we're apparently soccer fans now.
Yeah, I never thought that I would hear those words. You know, me being a soccer fan. But.
Well, first off, we'll start with the Argentina game today. It was a crazy ending. I thought for sure. I bet against not bad, but I played the NFL or the Fantasy Streak Challenge. I picked Argentina to not make it. I was really hoping Nigeria with those sweet unis would make it.
Cool uniforms.
But they scored in the 89th minute, maybe even extra time to advance. So they're in. I'm pretty sure they play France on Saturday.
France, 9 a.m.
Kind of crazy intro game.
Yeah, Uruguay and Portugal both made it.
Mm-hmm.
Which, real quick question between Argentina and Portugal. Who's the GOAT? Cristiano Ronaldo
I don't know much about
or
soccer
Messi?
to debate that.
You know what? I'm just going to go say Ronaldo.
Okay.
Have you seen the legs on that man?
He has had a good World Cup so far, so we'll see. But there's a couple, 2 more days of pool play left.
Yeah.
And there are some really close groups. I think Group H it was. Yeah, Japan, Senegal, Colombia, Poland are all super tight. Poland actually coming in as the 8th ranked power ranked team has 0 points. Has lost twice, both their games so far, and they're pretty sure they've lost to
Japan, right?
No, they played Japan. They've lost to Colombia, who's actually pretty good, and Colombia's not even in the top 2 right now. Senegal was a huge upset game 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Japan and Poland play, and then I think Japan, are they in automatically?
They have to come away with at least a draw.
So they got to win.
They have to come away with a draw to get in.
Yes, that is correct. Yeah, so they have to tie or win to get in.
Yeah.
Whereas
Senegal has to beat
Actually, no, they're
Colombia.
automatically in.
They are?
I think. Colombia has to win to get in. Winner that gets it.
Yep.
I guess there's a couple other ones that are. I mean, there's a big game in the Belgium-England game. They're both already qualified, but that'd be a cool game just to watch, I think.
You know what? I think that actually won't be much of a game because Lukaku is hurt, and they're not going to play Lukaku.
That's true. They're already in.
They're both already in. So my goal is that they're just going to pass around and take the draw
Alright,
and
I
then go
gotcha.
in. Because I believe that they're actually both trying to get the lower seed.
Who do they play here?
Because if they get the, let's see, they are Group G.
Yes.
So if they get the lower seed, they're coming and playing Group H, which Group H is
The Poland,
the
Senegal.
Poland, Senegal.
So
So
they'll come away with Japan
or Senegal.
or
So
Colombia or Poland. Yeah, so
Yeah.
they might want to.
they want to lose. So
That's true.
That's gonna
in
be
my
a weird
opinion, I
game.
think it went Poland, Colombia, Senegal, Japan, or it's reversed right now.
yeah.
So, yeah, that
that'll
could be
be
an interesting strategy.
yeah, just
they
to see
approach.
like how they play it and whatnot.
So I mean, they don't have all the brackets. They have 8 games. I guess we can go through it. So Uruguay, Portugal play, France, Argentina play, Spain, Russia, which I think will be a good game.
Yes.
Closer than you think. Croatia, Denmark. I'm a big fan of Croatia, but
Yeah.
they don't have it all finished. But we'll go with who do you think will win just based off like solely like what's gonna happen
Right
in
now?
live?
I'll predict my championship game, and
Okay.
then I will tell you.
I got you, okay.
My championship game is going to be Portugal and Russia, and then Russia's going to win on their home turf. They're going to beat Portugal.
Right, I think Russia's gonna make it.
Yes,
All right.
they have the crowd behind them, and they're just going to go crazy Russian style
Okay.
and just go in there and win
I
every
got you.
game.
Okay. My based off of solely who's better, who I think's better. In my opinion, I believe Argentina will come back. They're gonna figure something out. I think they'll make it in the top half of the bracket, and then bottom half. I'm gonna have to go with I think Spain. I think they're just good. Like their whole roster is good.
That are 2 games, you know. That
Yeah,
game's
sure.
deciding our.
That is that's Spain and Russia.
Yeah.
All right. So then and that's like who you think will win. But who's your one underdog team you have to pick?
Japan. They're making
If
it.
they make it,
If Japan makes it,
Has
they
Japan
are
ever
gonna.
won?
They're gonna go.
I'll search it. Has Japan ever won the World Cup? Japan,
Tell you
yeah,
that.
they
Um,
6th appearance. This is their 6th appearance. And then they
Yeah.
made the finals twice, I believe. So yeah, that's okay. Underdog team there.
Yeah.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I'm gonna have to go with Uruguay. I've been a big starting it. I was like, all right, Uruguay's my team. I'm gonna follow them, watch the games. I've watched every single game so far. I think Suarez is a great leader, even though he bites people. He's just a good leader. I think he can. I mean, if they can get past they'll have a rough way to get in. They have to play Portugal game 1, which is a rough 2 seed to play,
Yeah.
and then France or Argentina, which is another rough 1-2 to draw there. But I think they could maybe.
Mike Tyson was the one that bit off the ear, right?
I mean, sure.
I mean, I think Suarez is just trying to come out of it.
And Mike Tyson's pretty good. I'd say so. Yeah.
You know, yeah, this was just a good, just let you guys get to know us a little bit.
Yeah.
Show
So
us.
just like in the future, I think we're just gonna do we want to just do disc golf videos, vlog videos, like really anything, even video game. We're not very good at video games. We
Yeah.
kind of play a little bit, but we can do that.
Yeah, we just want to have like
Really anything.
a variety. You know, we
Yeah.
want to draw in lots of people to our YouTube channel and everything, just to have like a good
Yeah.
group of everybody.
Yeah. Speaking of drawing people in, Twitter at Big Boy Sports 4, all capital B, capital V, capital S.
hmm
And then after we post this video, our YouTube, Big Boy Sports, the black logo just says Big Boy Sports in blue with red.
hmm
We'll be posting, I'd say, once or twice a week. I
Yeah,
would
once or
think.
twice a week, hopefully.
Hopefully, I'll be up at Iowa State. So I'll probably do. I mean, I want to do a vlog for the Iowa State game. I'll be going up to Iowa City for that.
Yeah.
Iowa State Oklahoma game, big game. The basketball games vlog.
Yeah.
Be cool.
Vlogs. We like
Yeah.
vlogging. We're gonna get a nicer camera
Yeah.
probably soon, so we'll start
Yeah.
vlogging
No,
more.
I think in the fantasy season we're gonna do
Yeah.
I'll probably bring in one. I might call in one guy in our league a week. Maybe the guy I played just to talk crap to him or something.
Yeah.
Like the sleepers for the week or something like that. We're
Talking
do that.
crap is one of my main strong suits in
Yeah.
fantasy football. Not actually being good at the game, just talking crap is
Yeah.
what I'm really good at.
And if we get enough support, we're hoping to get on the Apple Podcasts. We just wanted to try this first.
Yep.
Maybe get some more support, get stuff out there. We might do
Yeah,
Big
we'll
Boy Sports
answer.
4, capital B, capital B, capital S,
Yep.
and Big Boy Sports on YouTube. So I think that's going to about wrap it up.
Yeah.
We are Big Boy Sports.
Until next time, peace.